Julie Dean with Culinary Works, and today we're going to make a delicious citrus salad. Not complicated, easy ingredients that you can find at your local grocery store. So we have our arugula, we've got our mixed baby greens that add a little bit of crispness. We have our segmented citrus, car oranges, as well as grapefruit. We have mint. Don't forget to use herbs in your salad. So lastly, we're also going to put in there some ricotta salata. This is a sheep's milk cheese. And so for the dressing, we're going to keep it really simple. We're just going to go with extra virgin olive oil, some of the juice from the citrus, maybe a touch of honey, and a little bit of salt and pepper. Okay, let's start to prepare our salad here. So again, we're just trying to keep this simple, not trying to overcomplicate this. We're going to take our arugula. In general, like when you're portioning a salad, say like a group of 6 or something, for a side salad, what you want to consider, it's usually a handful of greens, okay? Then of course you can throw in, an extra couple of handfuls, but in general, that's a general rule of thumb, like a handful of greens per person. Breaking up some of these leaf lettuces a little bit because you want it to match. It's one thing about cooking that people sometimes overlook is portions and scales, right, of size. All right, so a little bit more arugula here, just keeping that going. Okay, this looks good. You can even hear that crunch, right? That's nice. So I'm going to take our citrus. And the nice thing is this citrus lasts for a long time in the fridge too. Make extra so that in the morning you can have some as well. So spread this out on top. You can see it already looks so delicious and healthy, right? Be eating the rainbow, right? So eating a variety of color in our diets. Okay, so we don't want to overdo it here. And don't be afraid to use your hands while you're cooking. Sometimes people don't use their hands enough. Okay, so now the mint, it's so important. Texture and flavor and just that herbaceousness that you want to this dish. And it's gonna add to the complexity because you're gonna say, oh, what was that? I have the briny cheese and then you have that kind of like delicious mint right off the stems. And mint, like grow it in your garden. Like this is a perfect thing to use. You're not using the stem, right? And you can always tell when it's in the mint family because it has a square stem. Just a little FYI for you. And if you wanted to use basil, like, yes, could you use basil? Of course you could use basil. But in this situation, I wanted the mint. Now it's looking very green here. We want to break up this pot a little bit. So we're going to add our ricotta salata. This is a sheep's milk cheese, like I mentioned. And all we're going to do for this actually is just this. Immediately see the difference. Like just even look at that and the difference of colors and how much it really now kind of makes the salad come alive, right? Just by this little bit of cheese here. And again, this is like a dry cheese. So you can see this cheese is like crumbly, right? So you could certainly just crumble it if you don't want to shave it. Or you have a little bit of crumbled and a little bit of shaved, which is nice too. Kind of multi-dimensional here. I think when you want to take your cooking to the next level, you have to think about the details. Okay, so let's make our dressing. Now again, we're trying to go simple here. So we're gonna go with a nice quality extra virgin olive oil, okay? We're going to just drizzle. One for good luck. Again, adding to the color. A bit of salt. We don't need a ton of salt here. Now we're gonna take some honey. We have a nice local honey, which is important too. You wanna have a nice raw honey. You're gonna get all of the nutritional benefits that way. Easiest way that I find to dress a salad with honey is just to take a fork and see how it just kind of pours out like that. You can dip it back in. You can let kind of the excess drip back into the honey container. But this way you're kind of in control here and it's not like overly dressed. You don't want to forget our last ingredient here for the salad, or for the dressing anyway, is the fresh citrus juice, right? I could actually just drink this, it tastes so good, but. So just a little bit, but that's it. Now, as far as serving this salad, bring it to the table just like this and serve it right at the table. Because it looks so pretty, I wouldn't go ahead and put it on separate plates. I would serve it from here. We have this great citrus salad. All we did was segment some grapefruit and car oranges. We laid down some arugula, added some ricotta salata, and you have a great winter citrus salad.